How you doing everyone? I'm Jake and this is Rave Vinyl Reminiscence, the channel where we explore the old school rave archives. Tunes, labels, DJs, producers and precious memories. You've tuned into a Tune ID episode where we pull together as a community and try and shine a light on some mystery tracks submitted by you. Now I've got 10 for you in this episode, some a little bit trickier than usual. So ears and typing fingers ready, it's time for episode 21 of Name That Rave Tune. So most of you know how this rolls. I'll play a short section from the unidentified tune. If you've got any idea what it might be, bung it down in the comments section, and at the end I'll give you the email address to submit your own tracks in future. Okay, so kicking off we have a tough one. This is a very short clip and it's pulled from an old 1992 tape. We're after identifying the track that's literally just starting here at the very end after the Prodigy Weather Experience tune. There's just the tiniest bit of it beginning here. Have a listen. So I'll play it again. Anyone recognise what's just starting to play there at the very end? And once more, just for giggles. Okay, so proper challenge to get started with there. On to tune 2, and not exactly a straightforward one this either. But what we're after is a hardcore tune from around 93 that uses the same piano sample as this Storm Syndicate track from a later year. I'll play the piano sample for reference, but we're after an older track than this one, which is more around the 130 to 140 BPM mark, but it uses this sample. So that was tune 2. As I said, any other tunes that use that sample, let us know. Tune 3. So this is a track that someone has been searching for since 1994. So let's see if we can do over 30 years of work in a flash. Have a listen. So that was Mystery Tune 3. Tune 4 is the first of 2 we've got from a Kenny Ken set at AWOL back in '94. Check this one out.
Sounds, reaching out to the early morning whispers inside.
So that was tune 4, and tune 5 is another one from the Kenny Ken set at AWOL, again 1994.
Yes, selector. How did that enter this? Hey! Steelers massive inflate up on the chest. Yes? Come! Sounds of one of the biggest, one of the baddest, one of the best. And you know why? Step up with the raid inside with the sounds of the...
So hopefully we can get a positive ID on those. So the next 3 mystery tunes come with no information or leads. So this is tune 6, lovely mellow buzz to this. See if it jogs your memory banks. Tune 6, on to tune 7, very dreamy track this one. So that brings us to tune 8. I've got a feeling this might be on the same EP as the last 2. So if we get an answer to 6, 7 or 8, we might be able to unlock the lot. I don't know that for certain, but I've got a feeling. Here's tune 8. So that's tune 8. On to tune 9. Now this was from a 93 style set that Billy Daniel Bunter played just recently on his channel. Arguably I could have just asked him directly, but where's the fun in that? So this is a big piano tune with a hint of a number of other big tracks from the day. Check it out. So that was tune 9, no doubt we'll get an ID for that one. So we're on to the last tune, tune 10. And just a description for this one, no audio, so it's a bit of a riddle. So we're looking for suggestions for a tune that might be on Formation Records or at least has that feel. The track started out as normal, but then switched up with a vocal saying change the track. It then ran with a different sounding track for a bit before switching with another vocal saying bring the beat back. It did this about 4 times apparently, each time the track between those vocals was different, finally returning back to the original sounding tune. So hopefully I've relayed that description well enough. I'll say it once more. So the track started out as normal but then switched up with a vocal saying change the track. It then ran with a different sounding track for a bit before switching with another vocal saying bring the beat back. It did this about 4 times, each time the track between those vocals was different, before finally returning back to the original sounding tune. If that jogs any memory banks, stick your suggestions down in the comments. So there you go, 10 more tunes to dig up. Hopefully we'll get some results. Now thanks as always for your support and your friendliness on the channel. And keep an eye out for a competition coming up soon, where you'll have a chance to win a rather rare white label. Now as usual, I'll leave you with a little bit of info on how to make your own submissions. Until next time everyone, catch you soon. Now if you want to send in your own submissions for a future episode, the email address is ravevinylreminiscence@gmail.com. That email address is also in the About section at the top of the channel's page.